Hello, and thank you for joining this brief CUeLINKS overview. My name is Heather Fortenberry. I'm the Assistant Director for Career Exploration, and I work with our Central Cornell Career Services office that is in Barnes Hall. We always like to just mention our career development cycle as we are presenting, and CUeLINKS is a really good platform and resource that really kind of you can see in a lot of different areas of this cycle. We usually are starting off with that understanding yourself, moving to exploring options, taking action, and CUeLINKS is a great networking engagement platform to really help you explore all different aspects of your career development. So just to give you a really brief overview before we look at how you can access the platform and connect with others, CUeLINKS is an acronym, stands for Cornell University Electronic, and then we get into the learning, informing, networking equals knowledge sharing. This platform continues to grow with the number of users that are joining. It is an opt-in system, so our alumni and our students are opting into the platform to be part of the community. At this time, we have over 16,000 alumni and closing into that 8,000 plus students, but at 7,500, the system can be used to explore career paths. You can join groups to have discussions. You can send messages, you can request meetings, and you can add this to your phone as well. So what we're seeing right now is a screenshot of the top of the dashboard. The dashboard is a part of the platform that basically every time you log in, you'll be looking at, you can access a lot of different resources through the dashboard, but we're going to focus a little bit on the navigation bar at the top of your screen. So one of the bigger ones, I think, is this Connect tab. This is going to allow you to join groups, also to connect with people, to find people that you want to engage with. There is a section that allows you to explore career paths and encourages that exploration. We have a number of different resources. The Career Development Toolkit is going to be a big one, but this is where you can access that. Your inbox, because ultimately this is an engagement platform, networking. So if you're ever wondering, what messages you've sent or who is responding to you, you can access your inbox, and you can always update your profile. So keeping that in mind, because what we're focusing on right now is the student view, but as students are graduating, we will invite you to be part of the alumni network as well. And so, you likely will want to go in to make those updates also. So again, focusing on this Connect tab, which is where we're really going to spend most of the time today. This is where you can access the community. As a student, you have access to your peers, to other students. You have access to alumni. You have access to faculty, staff, and friends of Cornell. If you are joining us today and you're an alum, you can access other alumni and search in the filters, but you ultimately are opting in to be a knowledge share and are waiting for students to reach out. So you're not able to actively search for students, but you are a great resource, and we are excited for our students to reach out to you. Once you click on that Connect tab and the community button, you'll see that there are filter options. So this is a great way, again, for the almost 17,000 alumni that are in our system right now to do a little bit of filtering and find people that you are interested in connecting with based on some of these different filter options, which we'll look at in a bit. The platform itself is really encouraging engagement. So you'll see some different recommendations, different people that in the system maybe have similar interests or are in career paths that you're curious to explore. You can see how many active users are on the platform at that time as well. And again, to kind of highlight the ability to filter, there are a couple of different options. There's industry, lots of different industries that you have the opportunity to access and choose from. And basically, as people are joining the system, as alumni are joining the system, they're indicating the industries that they are associated with in their current field. You can also search by topics, or what we call like help topics. Different conversation topics that you might be interested also in connecting with people and finding those individuals that you want to talk a little bit more about, maybe Do you, what do you do about changing careers? Maybe you're in a major and you decide to change a major. What does that do? There's lots of different topics to choose from as well. Again, for the student user who's in the system, so you as a student, when you're filtering, you might decide you want to filter just by alumni, or maybe you are looking for fellow students to ask questions. Maybe you're a first-year student wanting to know a little bit more about experiences as a senior, or maybe you're thinking about grad school and you want to reach out to an MBA or another master's student or PhD student at Cornell. There's also a lot of other filters that you can explore, by college school if you want to, or majors or clubs or organizations, first generation college student experience, maybe you're a student veteran as well, and you want to do a little bit of that exploring. In addition, in the more filters, you can also see some different filter types. Saved profiles is probably one of the ones that you'll probably use more. I'll show you in just a moment how you can save profiles so you can find them later. And you also have this option once you're finding these great searches using the filters to save a search alert. This is great because you can indicate in this search kind of what the name of the search is, maybe how often you want to be updated if there's new alumni or new users joining the system. This is a great way. You get an email instead of having to go into the system over and over again to find those individuals, and then you save it. So as you're doing the search, when you find somebody, we're going to use Michael Cook, one of our amazing alums, as an example, using their profile. You'll see a number of these pictures, the profiles, kind of a little snapshot. If you are interested in saving them, you can click on the upper right-hand corner and that little icon will turn blue, and that's saving that profile. Again, alumni are not notified that you're saving them. It's really more for you so that you can search later. When you click on these tiles, you can see a broader view of their profile. This is just kind of the snapshot of the top of their profile. But if you scroll down, you can see a little bit more information, their career story, a little bit about them, whatever they're putting in their profile, clubs and organizations that maybe they joined as a student, etc. If you'd like to reach out, you just click on the message. I promise it's not going to send a message yet, but it will take you to this screen where you have the option to either start your own email or use one of the templates to get you started. Again, this is the student view. So right now we have networking advice, career exploration, choosing a major or field, great way to kind of ask those types of questions and get that started. Once you choose choose a template, you'll see a quick little feedback that will pop up. It's either going to be to the right there, or sometimes it's underneath the email, which you can scroll through and make sure that you're updating your message before you send it out. You could just send the message, but you can also go in and request a meeting, and you'll see that kind of button on the bottom of the email. Once you click on that, it's going to give you a couple of different options. It will give you some times or some days that you can choose from that work well for you. Once you click on that day, it's going to give you what mode you would like to have that interaction, whether it's phone or in person. It's always going to default to phone video chat first. The nice thing about this platform too is that you can do everything in this platform. You don't have to give a phone number. You don't have to give a Zoom link or email address. Everything can be done by just clicking on that link to start the Zoom chat once you have that scheduled. The default for time of the conversation will always be 30 minutes, but you can also change that. And then you're going to pick a time that works for you. Again, you're just kind of getting this conversation started, indicating that you would like to have a meeting. So the alum, once you schedule it and click on request meeting, you'll see that this email will come through. You'll see the video or the request to meet down below. And once you send it, that individual will get your email along with that nice request to meet. And they may respond to ask for a different day or different time based on their schedule, but it's a great way to get the conversation started and to propose some times that work for you. Other ways that you can engage on the platform, again, through the Connect tab, joining a group, the discussion group or Explore Career group. This is a great way to have a conversation, submit questions to the individuals on the group. For example, in the discussion group, we have a number of students that are submitting questions, and this is a great way for you to see responses from alumni and from students. We're really encouraging a conversation. So not just I need a job, but more like what skills or what resources would people recommend as I'm searching for career paths? You'll get lots of great responses from our alumni. Just a reminder that this platform, there's lots of different ways to navigate it, but if you have any questions, you can always contact our office, either the central office or your college career office or field career services office if you're in the graduate school. And a reminder that the Career Development Toolkit is another great resource to connect to a lot of resources, networking specifically, because we're talking about CU eLinks, which again, in addition to CU eLinks, LinkedIn, and other ways to network, definitely encourage you to connect to CU eLinks and our lovely picture profile kiosk. Sometimes individuals don't want to create a profile because they don't have a picture to put in there. Honestly, go ahead and start your profile, create that profile, but know that we have this great resource in the profile picture kiosk in our office in Barnes Hall. You can see times that it's available, but you can also go to our resources so that you can make sure that it's open. It's first come, first serve, really easy to use, and you get a great picture that's sent to your email. Any questions? My name again is Heather Fortenberry. You're welcome to reach out to me if you have questions or schedule a meeting. But I do hope you get in and create a profile in CU eLinks and start exploring and connecting with people who are excited to interact with you and share their experiences as well. Thank you so much.